Thanks everybody for stopping in for the Comments Wrapup for episode 65. We're here. We're talking about it as a Contest of Champions episode. It was a lot of fun, creative play on this one. This was another survival of the fittest where everybody had to figure out how to climb and get out of a ring. It was great. It was fun.
When you put it like that, it does not feel cool.
But it was.
It was cool. But it's like, yeah, they had to climb and get out of the ring.
Isn't it crazy how I take the simplest ideas and I make them fucking awesome? That's right.
So hard to figure out.
Listen, we're changing the pace. That's my compliment for myself. I already did it. It's over. It's done. I went first, and I'm going to go last when I compliment all of you. What's up? Who wants to go first? Besides me. Who wants to go second? That's right. What's up? Ian, go ahead.
I want to compliment Dash today. Because not only was it fun to see you get like some fun character stuff of just like talking up towards like all of the shit that was going on above you and
I'm not
trying to
used
figure
to
out like what
small.
to do. Yeah, just like, oh, okay. But I thought that the moment that we were all figuring this out together as a group and as a collective. However, it was obvious when everything kind of like clicked within all of us of what the actual objective here was. And we all had about a round to figure out how we were going to get it and how we were going to win because we were all so close to being able to do so. And your split second decision of being like, oh, the angel can fly out of here immediately and win, you're going to duel me. That was just such a good use of like your character, what you have available to you, your tools, and making them match the situation that you're in. I thought that was really, really smart, and I was very impressed. For myself, I was proud of myself for kind of taking a bit of a back seat, especially because I had such a ridiculous, powerful character that had all of these crazy modifiers everywhere. And not being able to power game this was kind of nice. But I felt like I was very quick in trying to figure out my situation and just going for it. So I thought that I made a lot of smart decisions. I made a lot of decisions that kind of like helped figure out both for myself and for everyone around me, what exactly our situation was and how to progress forwards through it. And I'm proud that I was the first one to literally take the leap. And that made me happy. I'm going to bounce it over to Rob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How's it feel?
Thanks. Great.
It's the double-edged sword of not enough time to think, but also you don't want to go last where all of them are taken.
Right. No, you're fine. I'm going to give mine to Devin for playing the Relentless Juggernaut really well. I got to play the Relentless Juggernaut first, and it was really a scenario that complemented the monster. And tonight, you played it in a scenario that didn't really complement the monster, and you did a really, really good job of it. And I really appreciated how you thought through things and kept the Juggernaut in its character that was set up before. So I think you did a fantastic job of that. Thank you very much. That was just wonderful. For myself, it was a team match and it was a good team and we teamed a thing together and I played smart and they played smart and it was just a team effort. So I want to bless up there and call it good. And I'll bounce it to Coda.
Alex can't decide if he's mad or not.
He's mad.
I complimented myself. I played smart.
Yeah, but it was really lost inside the douchey quarterback speech that you did.
Silence is palpable.
I'm digesting. I'm processing.
Big Borger.
I actually love the fact that I just did that to him.
It doesn't happen often that I get.
Hey, there's his compliment.
There's two compliments.
That one I'll accept.
Played smart, broke
Wasn't
Alex.
hiding in bullshit douchery. Coda, continue.
Okay.
Coda, begin.
Yeah. For someone else, I was gonna give it to Rob for making a grappling hook out of a damn crossbow. That was pretty good. It's like went through your inventory and was like, hey, how can I make this work? And just made a grappling hook. And for myself, it was really fun playing the Echo Knight, even though it wasn't a combat scenario. I like just throwing my echoes everywhere and teleporting to them. It's kind of really cool. I tried to use them efficiently, but never really did much with them that got me anywhere. And then I'll toss it to Zach.
Damn it. I was gonna compliment Coda for just kind of running with what I was doing, and I was okay with basically being cheese grated up a Play-Doh wall.
What? Cheese grated up a Play-Doh wall is a very good phrase.
That's we should
That's
post
my
that on
band name.
Twitter. We should
Called
post that
it.
on Twitter for an out of context thing of like cheese grated up a Play-Doh wall.
That's my
Just
band name.
that is the quote, and then episode 65. Just so people are like, what? Because there's no context.
You
It's
know, we're
great.
making fun of it, but actually, cheese grating is something that we talk about a lot in my profession, especially when it comes to slab climbing. Because if you fall off and you're like this on a wall, the whole front of your body just goes,
Oh,
it's not fun.
I'm sure that feels great.
Yeah, I got a lot of scars.
Continue.
Anyway,
Zach.
And then I was trying really hard not to metagame off of knowing what an Echo Knight does. I was really tempted to write down what I planned to do and then send it to Alex before your turn came up, because that's knowing you as a player, I knew you were going to have some insurance of if I dropped you. My plan was to ask you, because you said you could teleport anywhere. I was going to ask you literally how it worked and then drop you and see what happened.
Fair.
That was literally like my go-to plan. And if you teleported somewhere, I was just going to go find out where you went and say, okay, cool, I'm going to have you help me test shit. And I was just going to go try to throw you out of the ring and see if you would let you teleport back or not. I didn't know if there was like a magic barrier that they usually place on things when you get knocked out. So I was like, I was going to just use you to test it. And then you kind of helped me out. And then the echo showed up and I was like, well, I wonder if that's got something to do with it. That wasn't here. And it looks like an outline of you. So,
which is very funny because my next move, when you fucking dropped him and chucked him, was going to be like, is this thing tangible? Because I was going to pick him up and tap him against the wall because he would have given me the extra couple of feet.
Poor gnome.
Big brain. I was gonna smack you. I was just gonna be like, hey, little guy, reach.
That's why I dragged him up the wall. I wanted to see what would happen on the different sections of the wall.
Just the image of Relentless Juggernaut leaning over a wall. 9-foot tall Furbolg picking up a 3-foot shadow. And then on top of this stack, this 3-foot shadow going bop, 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 trying to see if there was more roof. Oh, classic.
Big brain.
I like it.
So appreciate you just kind of just rolling with it, Cody. You could have 100% fought against it when I went to pick you up the first time, and you're just like, you know what?
Yeah.
They're not doing
do it.
anything hostile. Let's see what happens. I don't know.
You
That's
already
what I said.
complimented yourself. You did it, buddy. You did great.
Did I?
Yeah, you said you were complimenting yourself on not metagaming through and
I didn't
processing
know that was
everything
a
out.
compliment. I didn't really say complimenting myself. I was just trying not to.
Oh, well then fucking compliment
By
yourself
all
again,
means,
Zach.
say more
Do
nice
it
things
again.
about yourself.
He gave you
No,
a cop
I'm
out.
just gonna use it. But he said I said compliment, but I didn't. But now I'm gonna say it. So that was my compliment, and I'm gonna pass it on to
That's
Devin.
fair. I'll get back to you. Don't you worry.
Nope.
Y'all, we've been doing this for over a year. Get better at saying little good things about your. It could even be like, "Hey, I was here," or like, "Hey, I vibed really well with this character today." It's been like we started this in May, y'all.
We can do it.
You know, I want to use that one for my compliment for myself. I vibed real well with the Relentless Argonaut tonight. It was fun. Like I had a good
Isn't
time.
it such a wonderful character to
It
fight
is,
with?
yeah.
Huh.
Call.
Yeah. Because like so the car like it can understand any language but it can't speak. So it's just like I know what you're saying, but like so yeah, it was just fun. For somebody else, keeping it quick and simple, I love the cannonball that Zoltan did into the ball, Geogag did. That's just great imagery. I like that. And Alex, these are just always so fun. Like, thank you. Like this one, I had no idea what the goal was until like Ian said that last round, and it's just these are very well put together. Thank you. Dash, go ahead.
It's me. And by proxy, Lysander bashed my face against the wall of trying to figure out shit this entire time. Like, cool, Misty step out. Nope, that didn't work. Cool, I'll do this. Nope, that didn't work. I'll damage everyone. Oh, damage doesn't go through. And so it just like, I tried shit today, man. And it mostly didn't work. I was gonna say it mostly worked. It mostly didn't. But I used the poor tired hamster running around in my brain on that wheel. I was really proud of that compelled duel. I'd like thought about that in the beginning, and then the Fire Main Angel was in my tube anyway, and I was like, maybe I don't want things to come fight me. But yeah, that was fun. Fun big brain. I'm also gonna shout out to Rob. Those portents were fucking clutch, dude. Like, we see you play casters. We see you play mainly druids, obviously, because is what you have vibed with the last couple of characters.
Oh yeah.
But it's like when you get a caster, you just lean in heavily, like, nope, I'm gonna use all of the mechanics I can. And like the perfectly timed was like, yeah, that was a 30. That was totally a 30 to do this thing. Nope, it's a 3. Oh. And just like exactly what a divination wizard is supposed to do. So well done on that front.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now it's Alex.
Hit me. So I'm gonna do a blanket compliment for all of you and then go into specifics for each of you off of that. I said it in the end of the actual episode too, but I'm really proud of all your guys' creative play today. It's really fun to just kind of drop you guys. And normally when we've done these, I've given you the objective when you get dropped in. It's, hey, get people off the cubes, or hey, be the last person to kill this monster, like get the killing blow, or whatever the challenge is of it. This one, I said, hey, you're on a ring, go. And the trigger for the walls appearing and all that stuff was somebody touching the edge of the ring. And that was pushed very quickly, and it started the challenge off with where it was supposed to be right away, and it was very good. But all of you guys came up with really creative ways to try to get out and to try to move forward and try to do all those things. Each and every one of you did something that I was like, man, that's super cool. Dash, you the compelled duel was great, but also the just right before that of, we don't know if there's any more to this, but I know that it's every 20 feet sections. Let me see and let me test that. That was great. That was extremely intelligent. That was a really big brain play, and I'm really proud of that.
I did so much height-based math today.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, if I'm 9 foot and I have a 4 foot vertical leap and I hold something, how will I just much height math?
That was good. I liked it. Zach, your creativity in testing and experimenting and like moving through. I was like, man, we're going into this challenge. It's the only survival of the fittest I have written. So we're doing that one. Oh, you can fly.
Shit.
But you played the character. You were testing the waters. You were seeing what was working, what wasn't working. You were playing on that gamble. You were doing a good job of that.
I had the goddamn spite of it before it was like, actually damage isn't a thing, but it was like, I'm gonna fuck up this furball. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, I loved it. It was all so good. You did a phenomenal job, man. You did a lot more than just not metagame. You are good at this, and you're an extremely intelligent person. I'm glad to have you here and trying to solve through these puzzles. You can shake your head all you want. I'm still going to say it because it's true. Devin, top-notch juggernaut play, baby. I'm going to try this one thing until it fucking works for me over and over and over. And that's the perfect way to play the character. And eventually it works out. Like you got the job done. You did what you had to do, and it was great. Ian, man, I liked the soft experimentation of trying to figure out, okay, I've reached the next level. Do I break it? Do I puncture it? Oh, someone else just climbed it. Yeah, no, we're just going to do that instead. That seems great. It was amazing. It was extremely well done. It was a very different take on Lexi that you played, but I think it was the right play, and it was very well done. That's coming from me, and I made the damn character. It's great. Also, shout out if you haven't watched them, go back and watch the first not the Valentine's Day one shot. Valentine's Day one shot where Lexi Too Sexy was born, and I killed the big bad with a bitch and booty boogaloo, as is custom.
We were just a wrestling troupe.
Yes,
a wrestler in their management.
Yes, good. Good times all right. If you have no idea how that's Valentine's related, good. Neither did we. It was great. No, that was as ran that. It was a fun time. Go watch that if you haven't watched that. Coda, you were crushing it. The cannonball was going to get you out of the ring immediately. You were doing the impossible. Then Hero fucked you.
So super clutch port and use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm so totally not.
The small plays going along the plate, you were right. You were like, I'm tiny. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I'm going to try to figure it out. And you were making plays, trying to do things. You used the echoes were super clutch. Even if it didn't feel like it was, you were putting yourself in the situation you need to be in, especially at the end. That one on top of the wall was big brain. That was fucking good. That's why I gave you the held bonus action. Don't get used to those, friends. That was a one-off. Because there's a reason you can only hold normal actions. There's reasons for that, because otherwise shit gets busted. Misty Step's a bonus action. That's
God,
the
if I just
you need.
Misty stepped my full distance in a random direction,
You would have made it.
I would have made it.
It would have been great.
And since it's a paladin spell, I can't upcast it. I only have 3 uses of it.
Yep. Hero, you're full of moments today, man. You're super creative playing Justin. Immediately in the center of the ring, you're like, I remember last time, I'm going to sit down in the center. Literally from moment one, you were like, nope, fuck this. I'm going to wait till I know what the game is, and then I'm going to start doing shit. Sitting down and playing cards in the beginning, you were like, I don't want to be the first person to fuck this up. I'm going to sit and watch and see what happens. I'm just going to wait it out. The grappling hook made out of a crossbow and a rope was great. I thought you were going to try to do some shoot a fucking bolt with a rope tied to it bullshit. I was going to be like, you know as well as I do, that's not how that shit works.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
But no, literally like tying the fucking rope to the crossbow and cutting the string. I was like, man, that's super dope. You crushed it. And it's like all of you guys, man, there's so many moments that you guys were just super, super smart today. And
1 year later, and we're still not great at puzzles.
And other than Devin, I don't give you guys enough credit for how big brain you guys are and how intelligent you are. But I mean, and not to discredit Devin, right? Like, Devin, you get those compliments all the time for a reason, because you are insanely intelligent. I will still maintain that I want to play D&D as good as you when I grow up. Forever. You and Hero, all of you guys have done things that make me just so envious. Like, I just like play with you guys and I'm like, man, I suck at this. Jesus. I'm a good DM. I'll sit here. It's fine. But
You're a pleasure to have in the games I run for you.
there's a reason I gave you all a DM point of inspiration at the end of that, because I've been trying to use them to award creativity and good jokes and those bits and smart plays and all that kind of stuff. And all of you earned one today. Every single one of you did something that I was like, man, that's dope. And I was like starting to keep track. And at the end, I was gonna be like, hey, for this, do this. Hey, for this, do this. But all of you guys hit those moments. I was like, yeah, dope. Take the points. Do the thing. So extremely well done to all of you. I hope the next one is as fun. This is one of the ones that I added after I realized there's only 4 and that was going to get repetitive. Then you guys rolled 2s every round anyway, so it was just a lot of survival of the fittest. But I'm really excited for the next one. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope it may be stupid and you guys are going to be like, this was dumb and why was this? But I'm hoping it's going to be fun. It's going to be different than what you guys have done so far. So I'm think it's going to be
Quickly, everyone make a Ginsu Force pose. That is your required challenge. Go.
yes. Quick, everyone. JoJo pose now. Ian wins.
I'm playing a monk. I'll be fine.
Yeah. But no, I think it's going to be really fun.
Oh no, Ian's gonna try to murder me. His vendetta against monks.
Don't worry. We all know how good the spirit troll is at murder. I think you'll be fine.
Oh, yes, you thought it was me. You thought it was a monk, but indeed it was me. Trollentino.
Trollentrino.
Trollentrino.
I like
It's
that.
Dio.
That was good. Ian, second point of view inspiration.
Hell yes.
For pulling it back to JoJo. I'll always compliment a good JoJo reference. Especially because just that specific thing, and that's
It is me,
it's my
Dio.
favorite. It was me, Dio. Good shit. Good shit. Ian, make that a half point of view inspiration. That's a solid 10 whenever you need one.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah. Because it is a compliments episode. I shouldn't give out DM inspiration in the compliments episodes. We're not playing the game. We're just being nice to our friends. I talk too much. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching these compliment wrap-ups. If it brings a little bit of positivity to your life like it does ours, I really hope so. I'll say it every time I get a chance to. Do these with your home games. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good way to boost people up, make people understand that they're good. Because you can have people like Zach who don't think they're super intelligent when they really are, and they need to hear that. Even if it doesn't register in their brain, they need to hear that stuff. Yeah, love you, buddy. You're doing great. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next Wednesday for another episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.